Like, literally, I feel like I did a backflip or something. It was insane how fast this horse moved. Hi everyone, Kate here. Welcome back to my channel. Today, oh, by the way, I'm home again. Today, we are going to be having another story time, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the first time I fell off a horse. Oh, the first time I fell off a horse. Nay. Anyways, as I was saying. So the first time I actually fell off a horse was 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. That was the first time I've ever fallen off a horse. And I've been riding since I was like 6 or 7 or 5. I honestly can't remember. But it's been a really long time. So the story goes, I was at my aunt's friend's house. Basically, she has horses at her house. Thank you for restating that in the same, whatever, anyways. So I was at my aunt's friend's house and I got to ride one of their new horses that they had recently gotten. I don't know if he was green or not, which for non-horse people, it's not a literal green horse. Green means that they aren't necessarily completely tamed yet, so riding them is very difficult. But they let me hop on him, and so I did, and he was actually doing really well. So they have this trail that goes around their property, which is really cute. So we just like went around the trail, and her boyfriend was there, cause her daughter led me around and stuff. It was super fun. And I've been up there many times, and I just love going up there to ride. Anyways, so we were going around the trail, and I think we were on the second lap when we came to this clearing next to the horse pen, the horse pasture where all the other horses were. So as we came into the clearing, it looked like the perfect spot to start trotting and maybe get into a lope or canter. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. But as we went into the clearing, the horses in the pasture next to us got really excited because they saw their friends that were being ridden, and they were like, wait for us, basically, because horses are very herd, they have the herd mentality, so if they see other horses that are not with them, they kind of just get really jittery, and they're like, oh, we have to be together, herd. So I started picking up a trot, and I was trotting, everything was fine, it was fun, but the other horses in the pastures were getting really worked up, so I was like, okay, I mean, he's doing fine, like, I think it'll be okay, like, if they get too riled up, then I'll stop. And I literally had just started trotting. So I was like making a circle, and all of a sudden as I was looping back around, my horse spotted something on the ground, jolted to the left. I was not expecting this. So he jolted to the left, and I flew off on the right. Like, literally, I feel like I did a backflip or something. It was insane how fast this horse moved. So he jolted to the left, I flew off the right, landed on this arm, like hard crashed onto the ground. He took off galloping. My friend who was riding with us took off after my horse to go catch him, because you can't lose a horse. So she took off. My aunt's friend's husband ran over to me because he was out there with their daughter, their younger daughter, and the boyfriend ran over to me, and they were like, oh my god, are you okay? And I was in shock. It was such a hard fall, and I immediately thought when I fell that I had immediately broken this arm, because there was so much shock going through me. I was like, holy cow, I just fell off a horse. That really hurt. And it doesn't help when you land on an arm or hit something that could potentially have gotten broken. So I was in shock because I thought I'd broken my arm. I started breathing heavily. I have exercise-induced asthma, so that kicked in because the panic and the adrenaline. So I started breathing heavily. I tried to calm myself down. I was like, I don't think it's broken. Her husband helped me move my arm. He felt around, make sure nothing was out of place. I didn't feel like anything was out of place. It just hurt because I'd fallen really hard on it. Hi, hair, please stop and cooperate, thanks. So, turns out I did not break my arm. It did really hurt though. It was very scary having the thought of, oh my gosh, because I'd flown up to my aunt's house on my own. My parents were not up there with me. It was just me and my aunt and her family and stuff. So, I didn't want to have the phone call, hey mom, I broke my arm. How did it happen? I fell off a horse. Yeah, but I did not want to have that conversation. Anyways, turns out it wasn't broken. We went back and we caught the horse, my friend got on him again to walk him around and make sure he was fine. He just got spooked, and I knew it wasn't his fault. He didn't want to do that to me. He didn't want to throw me off. That was not his intention. He just got scared and took the flight option, and I just happened to fall off as he wanted to run away. Horses, man, they're just so fun. Anyways, so yeah, I hopped back on about like 5 minutes later, because when you ride a horse, if a horse does knock you off, whether it's intentional or unintentional, you need to hop back on to show the horse that you aren't afraid of what happened, you are still in charge, you're still a boss, so you gotta get back on and keep on going. So that's exactly what I did. And we continued the trail ride, and it was really fun. I had a great time, but that was just one of the biggest scares I've had, because I thought I'd broken my arm, and that is not a fun thought. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. Pretty exciting. It was exciting for me at the time. Anyways, yeah. Alright everyone, well that wraps up my video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!